Hey, what's up, CITizens? My name's E8. Most of you know me. If you don't know me, well then fuck you. Just kidding, everybody. That's okay if you don't know me. Now you know me now. My name's E8, and welcome to the CIT vlog. As you can see, I'm standing in front of my green screen right now. So we'll just go ahead and fix this up a little bit, and we'll hop on over to the studio and see if we can't create some movie magic. Alright, here we go. Okay, so we are now in the CIT Vlog Studio. The CIT Vlog Studio is a studio that was made specifically for the CIT Vlog. Most of you already know that I live here in Los Angeles and I'm an actor on television and film. So I kind of have these resources available to me, which is great for helping out communities like CIT. Okay, so to get things started, we're going to go ahead and orient you guys with the things going on your screen. I am the actor here, the host of the show of the CIT Vlog. This is my luxurious CIT Vlog newsroom. Down below, on the bottom of your screen, somewhere around here or down there-ish, kinda, you should be seeing something of a news banner that kind of slides across the screen, and if you keep an eye on that occasionally, it'll have little random shout-out kind of news, you know, stuff that's been going on, you know, maybe recent bands, maybe recent added features, stuff that we probably won't get to in the actual CIT vlog, because I'm going to try to keep these videos kind of short, between, you know, 4 and 5 minutes. That way we can cover some features, cover some things that we all want to talk about, let some people know that we exist and that we are a strong community, and sounds like I'm trying to start a riot. Anyway, I guess we'll just go ahead and get started. I think I'm going to put on my left over here some main topics that we're going to be talking about in this video. The first one will be the best modding program for modifying your game to add some amazing cars or some airplanes, boats, do whatever you want. The second thing we're going to talk about is the major secret update that occurred, I think, maybe 2.5 weeks ago. Might be a little late to start talking about it, but, you know, we'll go ahead and do it because there was a lot of hard work put into that, and I think we need to talk about it. The thing right after that is going to be a super short, which is going to be a special segment on this show where we go out into the fabulous Los Angeles streets and do all sorts of crazy things. The first short that we're ever going to do on this show is going to be a pretty interesting, maybe a little hairy kind of short. We're going to go over to a shopping center just up the street a little ways where there's lots of people that like to hang out at Starbucks, get some coffee, maybe go do some shopping at the grocery store, that kind of thing. And this short will be called Asking Beautiful Women of Los Angeles If They Have Ever Heard of the Community of Integrity and Transparency. The chances are none of them have heard of us, so it might be a little difficult to find someone that says yes, but we'll go ahead and give it a shot. But yeah, we'll go ahead and keep things rolling, roll right into our best modding program, and we'll see if we can't create some movie magic. Okay, so getting things started, the best modding program I've found to be Spark. Now, there's a few different things that you need to know before you start modding your game. One, you always need to take backups of your GTA 3.img file. That's important because, let's say you install this Delta airplane mod on your airplane. Now, it might look okay at first, but once you go inside the cockpit, maybe it's not anything you want. Maybe it's just like a big gray area. Now, this will be useful because if you don't like this gray area, you can just go back to your old GTA 3 and always have that to go back to. So you'll always have the original, which is always useful because something's only original once. So yeah, that's the first thing you're going to want to do is take a backup of your GTA 3.img, and that's simple, you know, just copy and then paste it somewhere else. And let's see, the next thing, we're going to have to compare a couple of different modding programs. Now, I know a lot of people like to use Sammy, which is San Andreas mod installer. You know, I've used Sammy quite a bit, but I just don't find it to be as easy to use as Spark. And that's the one that we're actually going to talk about today. Spark is probably the easiest to use mod installer, the easiest to navigate, the easiest to find what you need to replace, and that's always good when you're trying to go through some files that maybe you don't know that much about. So that's why I think Sammy probably isn't the best. I mean, I think Sammy's good if you really don't know anything about modifying and you know, you're brand new to Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and you just need a quick and easy way to install some mods. However, you know, the thing too is also Sammy's sometimes unreliable. It's a little difficult sometimes to go back to the original file, which is of course why you always take that backup of the GTA 3.img. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop on over to Spark, and I'll give you guys a little video tutorial there. We'll keep it real short so that way the people who are watching that already know how to do this thing, they won't be bored to death. Alright, so we have Spark here. Go ahead and open it up and simply click on the Open tab, and then you want to specify where you installed Grand Theft Auto single player and go to your models folder, open up GTA 3.img, and you'll see all these different little files. These are all different files that you can modify, and I'll scroll on down to the bottom, and you can see some files that I've modified, like the Beagle, the Andromeda, the Rustler, stuff like that. AT400, Stretch. We'll go ahead and go to the folder where I have all my original modify files, and it's very simple. All I did was select all and drag it into this empty folder, and it made a copy of all of these original files. So if I modify it, I can always have the original right here. Very simple to find. Now let's go on down to the Andromeda. Find it in the originals, and it works the exact same way. If you're modding the Andromeda, instead of putting in the original, you just select the files, drag it into Spark, and it's automatic. It just automatically does it for you right there. So drag it in, and boom, now your Andromeda is either modded or returned to its original state. You just want to click save, and you're good to go. Okay, so we are now back in the CIT vlog studio. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that. Fuck that. That's so stupid. Why would I say that? Okay, I'm running out of film. Welcome back to the CIT vlog studio. I hope that was educational, and if you already knew the stuff that was in that, well then fuck you again. No. Anyway, we're gonna go move on to topic number 2, which is the major secret update. Now, with the major secret update, there was a ton of things added. Tons of bug fixes, tons of little features, tons of big features. But the 2 that we're going to touch upon today are the 2 new jobs, the farmer job and the lumberjack job. Now, the farmer job I think is pretty useful because it helps people that are really new to the server. They can just go out to the job, make some quick cash, you know, get some spending money, maybe buy a few guns, and then they can really get their game on. And then once they do that, they can feel free to explore around the other aspects of the server and have a lot of fun. And that's always good, as long as we're all having fun. I guess we can go ahead and hop on into some in-game footage, and we can see how I do with the farmer job, and maybe I'll do a little commentary along the way.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and hop on into the Infernus of Doom and start heading out to the farmer's job. If you don't already know where it is, it's a little bit north of Angel Pine. Angel Pine's down there on the south side of San Fierro, near Mount Chiliad. Be very careful here not to run into any poles, because poles seem to be my enemy lately. And start making some good time to get out here. Alright, so now that we're here, just go ahead and grab my specialty skin, grab 10 seeds so I can show you guys how it's done. And make sure you spawn yourself a tractor, because tractor is what you need to plant the seeds. Drive on over one of these yellow boxes on your mini-map and just drive on in, and it'll automatically plant the seeds for you. And then you're going to go and spawn yourself a combine harvester, because that's what you're going to need to harvest the seeds. Once the plants are fully grown, we're going to go ahead and skip ahead so we don't have to wait. And you simply drive over the grown plants with your combine harvester, get out of the combine harvester, and walk over the bales to collect your money. And that's how you do the farmer job.
Okay, so we're back from the farmer job. Now we're going to go ahead and touch upon the lumberjack job. The lumberjack job is a little bit different from the farmer job, because the lumberjack job, you go, you get a truck, you get sent to a destination, you drive to the destination, you cut down the trees, you bring the trees back and make some tables. And then you sell the tables for cash. Personally, I don't enjoy the lumberjack job as much as the farmer job, not because the pay is different, which, by the way, they aren't that different. There's a bit more cash to be made in the farmer job, but it's really not that big of a difference. It all depends on how hard you want to work and how much you want to have fun on the server. The lumberjack job is a good job for people who are new to the server, but they aren't brand new. You know, they aren't the people that are asking a main chat, "Can I have more monies?" No, the lumberjack job is great for those players that have been on for a few hours. They're getting the ropes. They're starting to understand how to play. They're starting to understand the rules, and they're looking to make some money and have more fun while doing it. We'll actually go ahead and snap to some in-game footage right now and show you guys how it's done, and hopefully I don't get beat up by any noobs along the way.
Alright, so got back in my furnace, heading out to the lumberjack job, which if you don't already know, it's out there in Blueberry on the northwestern side of Los Santos. So yeah, we'll start our journey. Oh, spinning out already. Just take a little shortcut here. And I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and pull right in and grab myself the lumberjack job. And if you don't already know, the lumberjack job, once you take the job, you actually have to go and spawn yourself a DFT. So that way you'll get your marker, so you'll know where to go to cut down your trees. So I'll go ahead and spawn one. And just in the interest of time, we'll go ahead and take the Infernus to the destination. Doesn't look like it's too far away, but we might as well save a few miles. And once you get to your destination, you'll notice that that marker will disappear, and a bunch of little red markers will appear, letting you know the specific trees that you can cut. And you're going to want to take out your chainsaw and start sawing away at those trees like this. And I'll go ahead and do a few, and then I'll go ahead and cut off the video, so that way we don't have to spend 5 minutes while I cut down all these trees. So we'll go ahead and skip ahead. Alright, so I cut down all my trees. Now come back to where you got the job, spawn a DFT and drive it on in. Once you get in there, you have to tell how many trees you want to cut and start crafting them. Alright, so all my trees have now been crafted. And click sell, and there's some 2K, and that's how you do the lumberjack job.
Okay, so we are now back in the studio yet again, and we're only going to be here for a second because we are getting ready to hit the streets of Los Angeles for the extremely short called Asking Beautiful Women of Los Angeles If They Have Ever Heard of the Community of Integrity and Transparency. So let's hop on out to the streets and see how things go.
Alright, so what's up everybody? It's E8 here. We're at this great shopping center and we're going to see if we can't find any beautiful women to ask if they have heard of the community of integrity and transparency. Now, you might ask why I'm talking like this. That's because American women have a thing for Australian boys. And we're going to see if we can find some. Let's go. Alright, so everyone, we're going to start things off by going into Jamba Juice right here, and we can see if anybody's interested. Hello, patrons of Jamba Juice. I have a quick question for you. Would you all like to be on a web show that nobody watches? No one. Alright. Have you ever heard of the community of integrity and transparency? No. We're going to go ahead and try walking into Starbucks right here and see if anybody has heard of us. Alright, so here's the Starbucks, and we'll go ahead and head on in. Oh, open the door for these beautiful ladies.
How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Good morning, Starbucks patrons. I have a simple question. How many of you has heard of the community of integrity and transparency?
We can't have any public addressing inside the store, unfortunately.
Sorry, I did not mean to address you. Hi, oh, are you on the phone?
Yeah, that's okay, go ahead.
Sorry. I'm just doing a real quick web show where I go around finding the most beautiful women of Los Angeles and asking, have you ever heard of the community of integrity and transparency?
Committee of Integrity and Transparency, that'd be awesome if that actually existed.
Community. Okay, so we still haven't found anyone. We're going to step inside of one more place, actually a couple more places, and see if anybody has heard. So we'll step onto this dry cleaner. Excuse me, everybody. Have you heard of, I'm doing a web show right now, has anybody here heard of the community of integrity and transparency? No? Here you go, please say your name.
Hello, my name is Sarai.
Hi Sarai, great name.
Thank you.
Now, I'm going to ask you on camera, have you ever heard of the community of integrity and transparency?
I have not. But now
Another
I have.
bust. Great. Okay,
Now I
spread the
have.
word.
Community, integrity,
And transparency.
and transparency.
Community of gamers. And I'm going around just asking the random beautiful women of Los Angeles if they have ever heard of the community of integrity and transparency.
I have not heard of them.
You have never heard of CIT? Could you please say, I just heard of CIT?
I just heard of CIT.
Online web show right now, and part of it is just asking people, is just asking the beautiful women of Los Angeles if they have ever heard of the community of integrity and transparency.
No.
I've never heard of the community of integrity and
I've
transparency.
never heard of the, this is the long thing to say. I've never heard of the community of integrity and transparency.
Say your name?
Tosin?
Tosin? Alright, Tosin, get you on frame. I'm doing an online survey right now. Have you ever heard of the community of integrity and transparency?
No. I've never heard of the community of what?
Integrity and transparency.
Integrity and transparency.
Another one.
Never heard of it.
Another one. Spread the word.
I don't get it.
Okay everyone, we're going to ask in one final location before we head in if anybody has heard of us. So let's go ahead and see. Hi, I'm going around asking the most beautiful women of Los Angeles if they have ever heard...
I'm kind of looking toe back, baby, but that's okay. I'm still beautiful.
Yes,
okay.
you are. We're asking, have you ever heard of the community of integrity and transparency?
No, I haven't.
Could you please say that name 3 times fast?
No, I can't because I'm in my 40s. I'm getting old. I can't do it.
Hey everyone, we found an amazingly beautiful woman of Los Angeles and we're going to ask her if she's ever heard of us. Hey, hi. Could you please tell us, have you ever heard of the community of integrity and transparency?
No, actually, I haven't.
It's okay. Now, could you just try to say that name? The name of the community?
What is it?
Community of integrity and transparency.
Community of integrity and transparency.
She's never heard of it.
I've never heard of it. Is
It's
this
alright.
like, is this BS?
So we haven't found very many willing participants. Oh, my cell phone's in the frame. Hopefully we can find some more. I'm really thinking it's doubtful, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and head home because people are starting to get a little weirded out, and this place is fed up. All right, let's go.
Oh, okay, so none of those people understood a single thing that I was talking about. However, it was kind of fun getting to talk to some beautiful women. That's always fun, that's always good, that's always embarrassing. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and go to our fourth segment of the show, which is talking about our shout-outs. That's right, this week we have a few shout-outs. Each week we'll try to narrow down shout-outs to only 2 or 3 players. So if you see me in game, try to get my attention. Try to do something that'll earn you a spot on the shout-outs list, but don't break the rules. Because if you break the rules, I'll break you. I'm completely joking again. No, really, I am kidding. So, yeah, if you see me in game, give me an SMS, maybe holler at me in chat, you know. Don't be that guy that uses all caps, though. Don't try to contact me through support chat either. Like, 12 people have done that so far, and it's kind of getting annoying. Anyway, so yeah, the 3 shoutouts this week go to 3 very special players. The first one, of course, is to my good lifelong friend, Lebby26. He's always been there, and he's pretty supportive of this CIT vlog. He actually gave me a couple ideas for this show, and he has helped me out in numerous situations. He's given me many, many monies to buy weapons, do anything like that, buy a car. And so for that, he earns a special spot on the CIT vlog shoutout. So we'll go ahead and slap his name up here on the wall. And the second shoutout goes to CIT Mickle for just amazing friendship. We always talk about Selena Gomez and her amazing boobs. But that's not the only reason he's earned himself a shout out this week. He has also always helped me out. He's always there to lend a hand or a awkward smile. And he is always there for some comedic relief. In fact, most of you probably know by now, I am now an official supporter in-game, thanks to Mickle and a couple of other people. And yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to help you guys out further now that I am a support chat member. The third shout out goes to, of course, CIT Xbox, the leader of the FBI. Most of you know him. Most of you know him and Dusty, you know, leading the FBI together. Xbox has always been sort of a parental figure to me in game, even though I didn't know him most of my CIT life. We met on a really, really sad and dark day. It was raining in mid-Chickasaw. Anyway, Xbox has always been around to, I don't want to say lend a hand, because I've said that for the other 2 shoutouts, and I'm just going to feel like I'm being a dick. So Xbox has always been there to kind of guide me along the way. And now that I think I'm at a level where I can start, you know, I've been doing things on my own a lot in CIT. I've been racing, I've been flying planes, you know, I've been doing all sorts of stuff without really being taught, you know, by a mentor. And Xbox was kind of my mentor, you know. He always was up for assisting me in a problem situation. He was always there to let me know what to do when I'm confused. And I think that's something pretty cool. So I just want to give a special thanks to those 3 guys, Lebby26, Mickle, and Xbox. And if you think you deserve a shout out on the CIT vlog, then go ahead and write me a PM here on the forums and let me know why you think that you deserve a shout out. So now, the final thing that we need to talk about before we close up shop is the screenshot of the week. That's right, most of you probably have seen me running around in game acting a little weird, but you haven't expected that I've been either using mescaline or just cruising around looking for that perfect moment to screenshot. That's right, so take a look at this week's screenshot of the week. I don't know why I pointed over there, but take a look. As you can see, it's very interesting, that's to say the least. So, yeah. Alright, so, thank you so much for watching this week's episode of the first ever CIT vlog. Well, thanks for watching, guys. This has been E-Hate, and take care.